Going to be seeding some barley. We've been seeding some barley over the last couple days over another place that I got. We're going to be seeding some barley here on these pivots that I got leased up here. And these were an alfalfa last year. I tore them out, but the gophers and stuff were getting pretty bad, so we're putting Stockford barley in them. 120 pounds an acre. I've got Simplot out here is doing some fertilizer spreading for me. They're putting coated urea on. It's up there running next to my Versatile 360, running my Schmeiser Packer. They're getting this field all smoothed down, and this is somewhat what Nevada farming looks like. Nice and dry and dusty, and we're bringing my seeder across right now. I got a 40-foot seeder. We're going to start putting some barley in the ground, so stick around. Just got done cold packing that one. He's going to fuel up, blow that machine off, and get started on the next one. Got my 40-footer out there seeding up some barley. Cover a lot of ground in a day with these machines. 125 acre pivot in about 6 hours. All right, so we got my Schmeiser till embedder here. It's 24-footer. We just purchased this last fall. I got rid of I had a brilliant 24-foot packer before this one, and it was really light. We covered a lot of acres with it, but this thing's so much more heavy duty. It's got greasable bearings on it. A lot better design overall. Extremely heavy build. We'll run up through this. We got the 2-bar, 2 S-time bar with the leveling bar. We can get a 4-bar, but the dirt that we have, I think that it'd be way too heavy to run a 4-bar till embedder in it, because this one's, as we found, it's really super heavy. But it does an excellent job. We're going to move up. You guys haven't seen a new addition to the Friday Custom Haying family, but this is my Versatile 360. This machine was based on the, hold on a second, transmission of the 70 series New Holland tractors, which you guys know I have 4 of those. They're a fantastic machine, but this one, they basically what they did is it is the 335s and the 360s and the 365s. They like supersized everything in the transmission. The axles, all the drivetrain in the transmission is just massively built, and it is simple. This is such a simple machine. This machine, you guys know that I had a T8.320. We had a transmission issue with it, and unfortunately, the dealer that we had here didn't have anything to get me in time to do some farming, so I had originally purchased a 260 Versatile from Farm Equipment USA. Great dealership, and we kind of had some issues with it right off the bat. They run a 9-liter Cummins engine, and it had the fan, it basically has a drive line off the front of the engine for the fan, and the U-joint went out in it, and it ended up wiping out the fan and whatnot, but it didn't come apart. It just was rattling, so we shut it down. It came up immediately, put it back together. We ran it for a little while longer, and that machine had, I think, like 1,700 hours on it. And just a fluke deal, the front hub blowed up. And so we were almost done farming for the winter. And I said, well, it was under warranty. They gave me a 3-year warranty with it. And I said, well, just come get it. Make sure you have it back to me by the first year. I didn't even ask them guys. They bring me this tractor, and it's a, I want to say it's a 2017. Had 900 hours on it. And I called. I said, hey, I don't really need this tractor. And they said, well, you're going to have it just in case you need a machine. We're going to bring you this machine. And we liked it so much, they bought me out of the other one and put me in this one, because it's bad to the bone. This thing would tear the ass end out of my T8 360. No problem. I mean, it's 400 horsepower, dynoed 400 horsepower, and it is one badass machine. The only downside of this machine that I've seen so far is it drinks the fuel. It's a 9-liter Cummins. I've never been a real fan of Cummins engines, but they make a powerhouse. But this thing, I would say we're averaging, when we're pulling farm equipment with a disc or this till embedder or whatever we're pulling, we're probably burning 16 gallons an hour. So it's, my T8's around 10 gallons an hour pulling the same thing. But as far as the machine, simple built, everything about this machine is just so simple, and I absolutely love it. So we put a couple hundred hours on it already, and it's been a really badass machine. It's really dirty. We've been farming with it, but Richie will take you on a walk around what this thing looks like. It's going to look really cool on my big baler 340 plus balers, same color. It does have a particulate filter. It does run DEF. But man, it's just been a fantastic machine so far. We really like it. We've done some hard farming with it so far. About another half an hour, we'll be done seeding our Stockford barley. Got my 40-footer running out there, finishing up this pivot. This is all done, and making dry laps for the pivot to pack the pivot tracks down. And so if we have any issues with the pivot, we can fix it before we turn the water on, so we're not standing in a foot of mud. But not too bad.